concave and convex polygons. Okay, I'll tell you the definition. Your concave polygon is a polygon in which you have at least one reflex angle. Do you know what is a reflex angle?
No.
Reflex angle is an angle which is more than 180 degrees. So you would have seen an angle like this. You move, you start moving, you start moving. Here you complete 90 degrees. Here you complete 180 degrees. And then you move further. Okay. So this angle is a reflex angle. You would have done it in your previous lessons. So this is a reflex angle because this is more than 180 degrees. Okay. So a concave polygon will have a reflex angle, at least one reflex angle. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to write the definition. This has at least one reflex angle. Reflex angle. Reflex angles are the ones which are more than 180 degrees. Now I'll draw a concave polygon, okay? It will look weird to you. See, it will look very weird. See, Megan, this is a closed figure.
Yes.
And it is also made up of line segments, right?
So
it's a polygon, but it's a concave polygon because you see, if you see all the angles, Megan, see this angle, it's good. This is less than 180. This is also 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 less than 180. But see, angles you get at the vertices. Now, if you see this angle, do you see this angle? This is more than 180. You have all these vertices, A, B, C, D, E, F. Okay, here this angle is more than 180 degrees. That's why this is a concave polygon. Okay. Okay. Now, Megan, I'll tell you one more way to identify a concave polygon. If you see a vertex, see, this is the vertex which is problematic for us, right? If you take any 2 points on the arms of this vertex, so I take this point and I take this point, okay? And if you try to connect these 2 points, then this line, if this line is outside the polygon, then it will be a reflex angle, okay? Right now, this blue line is outside the polygon, right? If you take any point here and here, and you connect these 2 points, so your blue line is inside the polygon, right? So this is not a reflex angle. This here is reflex angle, and that's why this polygon is concave. Okay? Now, what is a convex polygon?
Polygon with less than 180?
Yes. So all the angles will be less than 180. Okay? So all interior angles will be less than 180 degrees. Okay? So these are your regular polygons which we did, triangle, square, anything else. So anything. Let's draw a weird. See, you cannot do this. If you do this, then it will not be a convex polygon. You have to go here. This is fine. Now, if I do this is not a convex polygon now. Okay? There is only one way. This is a convex polygon. What about this? What do you think about this polygon, Megan? Wait.
That's not a polygon.
Wait. Megan, why this is not a polygon?
Because I mean, it's closed, but it doesn't look. Well,
It's closed, and is it made up of line segments?
yeah. No. I mean, it kind of does look like it is, but I don't know if you can make triangles out of it.
Wait, just tell me one thing. Does it look like it is made up of line segments?
Yes.
And is it closed?
Mm-hmm.
So that's it. These are the two conditions for a shape to be a polygon. It is made up of line segments. Okay. Even when you keep increasing the number of lines, now see, I'll keep increasing the number of lines, and you'll think like, this is, if I just continue like this, now you may say that this looks like an oval shape. This is almost curved. It looks like a curve, like it looks like a curvy shape, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's not. It's made up of line segments. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
As long as it's made up of line segments and it's closed, so it's going to be a polygon. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So Megan, you have understood the difference between concave and convex polygon?
Yeah.
Okay. Will you be able to tell me, if I give you a few examples, will you be able to determine which one is convex and which one is concave?
I might be able to.
You will be. Okay. I'm going to give you a couple of polygons. You have to determine if they are convex or concave. Yes, Megan, what about the first one? What do you think? First one, extreme left.
Wait, let me. So 5. Is it? Is the first one concave?
Okay, let me just draw all of these and I'll give them numbers and you will tell me number wise. Okay. And meanwhile, you read the definition of convex and concave once again. Have you noted it down?
Yeah, I wrote down what they are.
Okay, you read it again.
Concave has at least one reflexive angle, which is more than 180, and then convex has all interior angles are less than 180.
Okay, now I'm going to give them numbers. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so one by one, you can tell me.
I think number 1 is concave.
Concave. Okay, number 2.
I skipped that one. I don't know.
Why?
It looks like a funky shape.
Megan, it doesn't matter. You just apply the definition. Do you find any angle which is more than 180, or do you see all the angles are less than 180? That's all that you have to check. And if you have any confusion in checking that means we need to understand how does an angle look like which is more than 180. We first do that then. You just have to check, is there any angle which is more than 180? Interior angle. You just have to check the interior angles, okay?
I think this is convex.
Convex, okay. Number 3.
It's concave.
Number 4.
Concave.
I also gave you a method to check if some angle is reflex angle. Okay, you apply that method. You have to take a vertex and take 2 points on the rays, okay, and connect those 2 points. If that line lies inside, then it will be convex. That means that angle will be less than 180. Okay, Megan, number 5.
Is it concave?
Number 6.
Concave.
7.
Concave.
And 8.
Is there an option for none?
Yes, we have
None.
none. Okay. So, Megan, out of 8, only 3 are correct. Okay, you were guessing or did you know them 100%?
No, because like in class we did this thing where it's like you see the shape and it counts all the sides, and then you like see how many triangles it can make, and that's and how many triangles it can make. You times it by like 180. So I was timesing all of them by 180, and I got more than 180. So like that's why I kept on saying concave for most of them. But
How many triangles would you make? And then you times it by 180?
yeah,
No, can you explain that one more time? So if you have this figure,
like you have to like if it was like on paper, you would like draw a bunch of lines in to see how many triangles you could make, and if out of how many triangles you could make, you would times that by like like that.
Like that?
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4 triangles? Or you want to connect these as well? You want to connect all the lines?
No, just like
Uh-huh.
well, maybe it doesn't work, but I don't know. That's what we did in class, and like
Wow, this looks cool. Megan, I think you're confusing the concave and convex topic with the next topic, which will be finding out the sum of the interior angles. In that topic, you just connect this. So you have 3 triangles, okay? Sorry, 4 triangles, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you just multiply 4 by 180. That will give you the sum of all the angles.
oh.
That's another topic, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But right now, we are trying to figure out if this polynomial is a concave or convex polygon. Okay, Megan. This is not concave. This will be convex. Let's understand why. I told you, you have to see if it has any angle which is more than 180 degrees. I think you have some confusion there. See, Megan, can you tell me, see these are the interior angles, right?
Mm-hmm.
Would you say that these angles are less than 180 or they are more than 180?
Less than?
All are less than, or do you have doubt in something?
Mm. Oh, this is kind of confusing.
Okay. Now, if you want to check any angle, Megan, let's suppose you want to check this angle. Okay. You take 2 points here and here. Okay. Can you do that?
Mm-hmm.
Then you connect these 2 points. Now this blue line, does this blue line lie inside the white shape or outside the white shape?
Inside.
Inside. Okay. So this angle is less than 180. This is less than 180. And it will happen for all the angles. Do you agree it will happen for all the angles?
Oh, so if it's like inside, then it's convex, but if it's like outside, then it's
Yes. Okay. This is not convex. This is concave. You know why? Apply the same concept.
because like that big triangle is like outside of the white line, so
So here for this vertex, we always check all the vertices, okay? So for this vertex, take the point here and here. Connect these 2 points. Does this line segment lie inside or outside?
Outside.
Outside. So this angle is more than 180. Okay? Rest, all the angles are less than 180. This is less than 180. This is less than 180. This is also less than 180. Okay. Number 3. And I know you guessed all of these, but where is number? Okay. Number 3 is convex. You know why? Check. You can check any vertex. See, Megan, concave shapes will be very weird shapes in which you will have sort of a sharp point. See this sharp point? This is a sharp point. This is a sharp point, right? This kind of thing you will have. Okay, here this one, right? This angle is reflex angle. This angle is reflex angle. This angle, I told you it was reflex angle. Okay? So this is convex, this is concave, this is concave. This number 6 is convex.
Wait, but like, right? So concave is like the angles are like on the inside of like the angles like when you put them together they're like on the inside, and convex is like on the outside.
What is inside or the outside?
Like the interior angles, like when you connect them with like the line segments, like if it's convex, they're like you're gonna get like an inside triangle, and if it's like concave, you're gonna get an outside triangle.
Yes, absolutely.
But then how is number 3 convex? Because like aren't they making like inside triangles?
So that,
oh wait,
that's why it is convex.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, all of them, all the lines will be inside. Okay, number 5, if you draw a line, this will be outside. Okay, here if you draw a line, it will be outside. Okay, here all the lines will be inside. This one, because of this vertex, this will be concave. Okay, and number 8 is not even a polygon. So forget about concave and convex, but this is not even a polygon. Okay, Megan, now do you understand the difference between concave and convex polygons?
Yeah.